For that noise. Welcome to Jeanette Lane Crafts Live. Hope you guys are doing well. I was chatting with some of you in the comments. Thank you so much for taking, thanks so much for taking the time to join me. Today is a really special day. Let me say hello to some people before I tell you some news. We have Amy is here, Christine is here, Lynn, Carmen, Bethany, Sandra. Sandra says here, she said here, that's in case you take roll call, Jeanette, LOL. That's awesome. Tell me what you guys have been up to. Sandra says there's rain in Southern California. Yay, us. Oh my gosh, yes. People here don't understand why I like the rain so much, and yeah, it's just great. Because in California there's not that much rain. So anywho, good news on the from the Donishman household. Sorry, that's my real last name, Donishman, not Lane. Lovey had his Viva, so his oral examination for his PhD on Monday at 4 p.m. And it was such a stressful week, just the last week or so. Well, I mean, it's just been stressful overall. Him working on his project for 4 years, it's just been crazy stressful, and he's been working really hard on that. And man, he has so much self-discipline. So anyway, his oral examination was on Monday, and he passed with flying colors. So now I am a doctor's wife. And his PhD is in religions and theology, specifically biblical studies. He wants to teach at a university level, so fingers crossed for that. That is the next step, is looking for a job. But it's just such a huge accomplishment. It's not something I could do. No way, Jose. I'm not a scholar by any means. So yeah, super proud of him. It's been a really nice past few days, because all of our time here has been just overshadowed by, because we're here in the UK because of his because of his school to pursue his PhD, right? So there's always just been that, not a shadow, but just something that's looming over our heads. And he, and you never know if your thesis is going to pass or not. So it was just a huge relief, and it was really nice because we went out today for at lunchtime for a walk to grab some stuff at the grocery store. And usually when we're on our walks, I'll ask Justin, oh, what are you thinking about? And always his reply was, oh, I'm thinking about my thesis. But today he wasn't thinking about it, because it's finally done, and he's done, and it was great. So it's been a really nice few days of just he's been receiving loads of messages from his professors and his colleagues and family and friends, and it's just really nice to celebrate that accomplishment as best as we can during this time with Zoom calls or via email. But it's been really nice. We've been in celebratory mode, so eating lots of treats, because that's really the only way you can celebrate right now, is just treating yourself to a nice takeaway, which we did on Monday after he was done. He's so cute. He stayed up. Well, he hadn't been sleeping that past weekend. And then on Monday night after his examination, that night, he didn't go to sleep till 4 a.m. because he was just, I guess he was just full of adrenaline, and he was also really excited and in disbelief that he passed with flying colors. So anyway, it's just been a nice last few days. All right, time for crafting. So today I wanted to make something out of this paper. This is a 12 by 12 piece of scrapbook paper from the Carpe Diem Simple Stories collection, which is super old. I don't even know how old this collection is, maybe 3-4 years old. But I wanted to make something with it, so I thought, oh, let me just cut it up and see what happens. I was thinking maybe like a book or like a little junk journal type thing. So that would be fun. So let me just start grabbing random things and grab my long reach stapler. We can make a little junky kind of notebook with this beautiful paper. Let me know how your week has been. Let me know what you've been crafting. What have you been up to? Have you made anything? Have you bought anything? Ooh, tell me if you've bought anything. That's what I want to know. Okay, so I want to use these doilies because they're really cute, but they're a little tiny. So what I'm gonna do is I want them as like part of a page. So I'm gonna put like a little, I'm gonna somehow bind these together, maybe with a piece of scrap paper. So then that way they can be an element in the journal, like have their own little page. If that makes any sense. We'll see what I mean in just a bit. Let's see what else we got here. Where's my scrap paper? All right. Bethany says, any relevant jobs come up at the university, at work, I will let you know. Thank you. Thank you. Aw, thank you for the congratulations. That's amazing. Thank you. You guys are so nice. Hello, Celine. Hello. Sorry I missed you. Coming in. Kate is here. Hello, Kate. Oh no, Sandra has mudslides. That's not good. That's a lot of rain. That's what happens is when it's like been dry for so long and then it rains, it just can't. The water has nowhere to go. Can't soak into the earth or something like that. Awesome. Bethany says, apparently we have the highest percentage of staff with post-grad degrees out of all UK universities. Oh, top 10 for PhD specifically. That's cool. I do like Huddersfield. Because that's like, you could just live in York, which I love York. Carmen has been working on her spring journal. Celine got some new washi, which is ocean themed. Nice. Amy bought 1.5 inch round printer stickers to use to make her own stickers, probably mixed media style. Oh, nice. And she also killed 2 of her paintbrushes and had to replace them and bought a couple of stamp sets. Ooh, yeah. Bethany says, if it doesn't have a doily on it, did Jeanette even make it? Oh, that's hilarious and so true. You guys know me so well. Christine says, I bought Tim Holtz stretch letter dies. Oh, what is that? I want to know what that is. Bethany says, Leeds and Manchester are also popular with staff and students. Leeds seems really cool too. I've never been, but that's like the stop before you get to York, which is great stuff. Great stuff. Okay. Trying to find some more paper. Here is another piece of paper from this same collection. We've got the pencils here that I killed the pencils that one time. And then it has this beautiful print on this side with envelopes and a big Carpe Diem, and then a nice little sentiment. So I'm going to trim this up because I want to incorporate it into the journal. Excuse me. Tell me what's on your crafty wish list. For me, I really would like, I haven't bought any paper in a long time just because I want to use what I have. First of all, how nice is this little sentiment? I could totally frame that. Yeah, I haven't, I want to use it. I want to use what I have before I buy anything else, but it's just so tempting. So tempting. It'll be a nice little page there, and then we can use this little strip as well. Toss that in here too. Maybe this way. Like so. So I'm just building the pages. With random bits. We've got some craft paper, which we'll toss in here as well. These types of journals are very easy to build because you just grab whatever you have in your stash and then just fold it in half. And just lay it flat until you're ready to bind it, either with a stapler or sewing or stapler, sewing, or you can stitch it too. Like, when they poke 3 holes into it, and then you can thread it through with some string. I don't know what that's called. Pulling out some papers from my scrap bag, one of my mini scrap bags. I've got some really cute paper here with the Parisian Girl, which is from a Hunky Dory magazine kit. You guys remember that I have this girl in a stamp. It was like a kit, so she's in a stamp version as well. Now I don't want the paper to stick out too far out of my journal, so I'm going to trim as close as I can to her head. And then I can use this bit, fold it in half. I didn't do a spring themed crafts today, even though I've been doing spring themed like all month, just because I feel really restricted when it comes to like having a theme like that, because I feel like I don't have enough springy things that scream spring in my stash. So it's easier to just let it be a free-for-all kind of thing. I'm gonna fold this in half as well, and then this piece too is really pretty with the flowers. And let's see where I can put these. Let me put these doilies to the side. So I'm thinking maybe something like this will do, and then this one I want to come before this one, so something like that. It's kind of how you see which page you want to put where. So you kind of just test it, and you can shift the placement around until you are ready to staple. So I've got that. Let me see what other papers I have in here. I'm sure there's something else to add. Oh, pretty. I want to say this was sent to me by Catherine. It was really cool. I want to say this was 2 years ago. She sent this 2 years ago, and it has a number 10 on it. So it was all, what is this, 4x4? I think this is a 4x4 sheet. So she sent me 24 different pieces of pattern paper for a Christmas advent calendar. And it was just held together with some binder rings. And it was all like gorgeous papers, all pieces cut to, 4x4 inches. And there was 24 different patterns, and it was just like a stack of beautiful pattern paper. And it was super cool. And I saved this one because I just thought it was a good like all year round kind of print, not specifically for Christmas. So I pulled it from my Christmas stash to use just in general crafting, because the other papers that she did send were very Christmassy. So thank you so much for that, Catherine. Really appreciate that creative advent calendar. Just a stack of beautiful paper. Like what more could a girl want? Right? Okay, so this print, I love this print. So when I was working for Sizzix, for a bit, I was working from home for them way back in when we first moved here. And I had to do a project with this coloring sheet, some coloring books that they were coming out with. And so since they couldn't mail me the file, like the actual package, they just sent me the file so that I could print it at home and then work on it and make like a card or whatever the project was. But I think that my printer scale was like way off. Let me show you what it was supposed to be, because it's funny. So this was the actual size of it. It was just supposed to be like what is this, 4x6 or something like that, 5x7. But my printer blew it up big time. I didn't want to throw it away because it was so pretty. So I just have these massive copies of this cool print. So I thought I would use it. Save it, and then I could end up using it for a junk journal or something like that. It's just funny how massive they turned out. Fun times. All right, so I'm going to fold these in half as well. And then find a place for them in this little journal. This little junky journal. Which honestly looks very springy as it's coming together. So I'm thinking, just the way this looks, it looks very much craft on craft, these two patterns, and it's not, I want to break it up. It's too much craft on craft. So I'm going to squeeze this page into here just to break up that craft on craft pattern. Let's see what this looks like now. Okay, not too shabby. I like that there's different size pages. All the pages are different. There's lots of things to look at. Nice to have a little doily sticking out of there. We'll see. And let's flip to here. Okay, I'm liking that. Yep. Liking that. This is a little plain. So maybe I'll add more of these pages here. So let me flip through it again. Okay, happy with that. Sure, why not? Looks good. I feel like it's still too plain. Like the jump from this page to this page is very plain. So I need to find something that's got a little pizzazz to put in between those two pages, and then I'm gonna bind this together with my long reach stapler. So let me sift through my bag of tricks. Sure, there's something beautiful paper that I can add there. Ooh, this paper reminds me of Amy. It's very like colorful and painterly and kind of mixed media kind of feel. Is that weird that a piece of paper reminds me of a person? It just does. This one reminds me. I'm like, if I'm likening paper to people, this one reminds me of Kate. This one. Very pretty, very classy, classic. That's nice. Look how pretty that one is. It's just like swatches of paper. This one needs to be trimmed down. It's too big. But that'll do nicely. So let me just fold it in half, and then I'm going to cut it in half. Oh, been carried away. I need to read some comments and say hello to anyone else that's joined us. See, that's better. Now that's not so boring, although it still bothers me that it's very white on white. What to do? This one will save, that one will save. I need something bigger. Oh, I think I found something. Here's a nice big one. This is an old Planner Society piece of paper. How big is this journal? I think it's 6 inches, so that will do. I'll fold this one in half. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, look at that. I did not cut that straight at all. Bad. All right, now we can cut that right here, just to break it up. Ooh, that's so much better. That just flows. It just looks like it flows so much better than having that white on white. See? Feels better. And then we got a really busy pattern here with some yellow, and then we go back to the plain white, and it just feels better to my brain. And then we'll put this little scrap in there, which I also cut wrong, cut it kind of crooked. Usually it wouldn't bother me, but let's try to be more have a little better craftsmanship. And then we'll put that in there. And I'll put it like this. The only reason I'm flipping this over like this is because like this, when it's open, it's going to be too samey with that pattern, same pattern peeking through. So that is going to be, oh, do I need to trim this more? Yeah, it's kind of sticking out at the top. And it's sticking out at the top too much, that one page, this one. So I just need to cut that little bit, that little sliver off at the top. That should do it, and then I can staple. That's better. I don't mind if it comes off of the side over here, but I kind of don't want it to stick out at the top and bottom. Some of these feel like they're too big too, like this craft one sticking out too much, but I feel like I'm wasting so much time on building the notebook. So we're just gonna leave it as is. And let me stretch my legs. Aw, Miss Grindelia. Hello, Grindelia, and goodbye, Grindelia. She was just popping in super quick. Oh, we also have Alex. Hello. Veronica, hello. Just making sure I didn't miss anyone. Maria, hello. I was just thinking about you, Maria, because this, I think you like vintagey things, and this one kind of reminds me of you. Or reminds me of you, but I think you would like that one. Maybe I'm wrong. What do we got? Bethany says I need a journal to take to my first event so I don't forget everything before the next one. Haven't been planning to for a couple of years. An event? What kind of event? Kate says Brighton is great for university jobs. Ooh, I've never been to Brighton, but I've heard it's nice by the seaside. Brighton always makes me think of Pride and Prejudice when Lydia ran away with... what was his name? How do I not know this? I'm having a brain fart. Mr. Wickham. Grindelli says, Jeanette, congratulations to your husband. Thank you. Thank you so much. My little Dr. Lovey. Dr. Lovey. That sounds weird. Veronica says, I'm doing good. Just got back from a morning walk with the family, which is why I'm running late to the live. Ooh, a morning walk. That sounds super refreshing. I do love morning walks. They really wake you up. Amy says, can't wait for a flood of baby pictures, Alex. Alex, I know any second now. Alex says, good. Baby is getting close, holding by a thread in there. Very excited. Is this your first baby, Alex, or your second baby? Kate says, I swear the 9th month feels like a year. Oh, I bet. It's probably like super uncomfortable. You also just want to meet your baby. Veronica says, love the way the project is coming together, Jeanette. Thank you, Veronica. That's super sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kate says, Amy, we are lovely paper. You guys are. You're all lovely papers. All of you. If you were paper, you would be beautiful. Okay, so I wish I could find my binder clips. I say that every single time that I staple one of these together. So in an ideal world, you would want to put a bunch of binder clips all over this so the papers don't shift around as you are stapling. So I'm gonna go for this center one first. So I wonder if I put this at 6 inches, if it's gonna work. 8, 6, 7, 6. Let's see. Because I do want it to staple at the center of 6 inches. So theoretically, if that should staple. If I set the thing at 6 inches, it should staple at the center, right? That makes perfect sense. It's off. How is that off? That doesn't make sense. Look how far off that is. I mean, it's at 6 inches. Maybe it's off just a little bit, but we don't have a staple remover. That is the worst part. Let's try that again. I should have just eyeballed it. It's off by a little smidge, just a smidge. I always do the center one first too. Let's adjust that. So, ooh, not bad. It's like right over the score line. That's fine. That's close enough. Close enough. Okay, so I've got my 3 staples sort of along that center score line there. As close as I'm gonna get. And we have our little junky journal. Okay. Looking good. Happy with pages. I hope I did this in the right order, because was there something here? No, I think that was right. Oh no, did I do this backwards? No, that's right. Okay, that's right. Okay. Oh, there's a little French girl. Cute, cute. Alright, it's got some flowers, got some craft, got the DM over here. Got our pencils intact. No pencils have died. This journal, in the making of this journal, no pencils were harmed. Hope that makes Lynn happy. Sandra D says, I need one of those staplers when I'm shopping. I always forget. Amy says, I always eyeball mine. The measurement is off too. Okay, I'm glad. Yeah, I'm always off. This is called a long reach stapler. Yeah, you can find it on Amazon. I'm like, let me find the link to it. Let me find my affiliate link so that I can get 10 cents of your sale, Christine. Oh, I'm having like a crick in my neck. And I can feel it at the top of my head. It's affecting my head. Which is weird, but true. I wonder if it'll work. Can you click on that, Christine? That link there is the link to the, well, it's not this one, but it's one that I have back home. But I'm sure you can find, actually that one, it's kind of pricey. Did I really pay $17 for that? I feel like they've gone down in price more, but I think from there, I think if you just click on it, I don't even know if it's gonna work or not. Sorry, just try to find one that's cheaper, because that one's kind of pricey. I think you can definitely find a cheaper one on Amazon. All right, so now that we have our little handy dandy notebook, we can start filling it with other stuff. Look, I love this little fabric here. Sorry, this little tool, sparkly tool. I've had this forever, and I just want to use it. Somebody sent this to me. I want to say it was like, I don't know who it was. I can't remember. Maybe it was Catherine. But they just sent me a little swatch full, like just wrapped it up in a little bundle. And it's so cute. So I just wanted to tie some here and there throughout because it makes me really happy. So I'm just going to tie it around this page. That little page there, and then trim it. Put some there. Maybe put some. I just want to staple it into, tie it and staple it onto different pages because it's just a little fun little surprise. A little sparkly treat. A sparkly treat. a sparkly surprise in our pages. Where else can we put this? It's just so pretty. And I have that pink one, so it's the same thing as the pink one, the sparkly tulle. But this one is teal. It's just so pretty. Like, how can you not? How can you not include it? This one. I kind of want to use it like a page tab. Like I wanted to use it like a page tab, like that, kind of have it stick out, but I don't think it's gonna work. So I'm just going to staple that here. I have this little scrappy scrap left, so we'll just put it here. Why not? Why not? All right, so we've got some sparkly tulle, which is excellent. Oh, I was looking for these. I was looking for these massive doilies. This is from the Target Dollar Spot. I feel like I pull these out a lot and then I don't end up using them. I also forgot to put the other little doilies in. These are massive. Let's see where they can live. Maybe they can live somewhere here. Ooh, just got a hunger pain. A hunger pain. What have you guys been watching? Tell me all the things. I watched Iron Will. Do you guys remember that movie? Oh my gosh. I hadn't seen that since I was like 9. Because it was on, like, I'm in the mood to watch, I don't know if you guys get in moods to watch movies, but I've been in the mood to watch like 90s films that I grew up watching. So I watched that and it was so long. It was such a long movie. I don't know how I had such a long attention span back in the day. But those dogs were so cute, all the little sled dogs. They were adorable. Okay, so I just stapled that little piece of doily there. Oh, it's a little crooked. It feels a little crooked. It feels a little loose. I'll secure it with another staple and then we'll cover up the staples with something in just a bit. Let's add, I forgot to add these little doilies in there. Whoops. Whoopsies. Let's see, where do you want to stay for the rest of your life? You will get to live here. Oh, Prit stick, that's almost empty. Use this one. These doilies match the flowers very nicely. So add that there. Okay. Happy on the doily front. Satisfied with the doilies for now. Let me grab some sentiments. Let's see what we got, if we have any sentiments here. Doop, 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 doop. Nope. I got a random heart. We'll use that at some point. I want to find some bigger sentiments. So we've got some sentiments in here. Oh, maybe it's the day for that Fly Away With Me is cute. All these adventure ones are so cute. All these travel things. Does anybody have travel plans? I know it's too soon, but like once things are settled down, where would you like to travel? Next. Where would you like to travel next? Yesterday I was watching like this relaxation music video thing. You know how they have like meditation music or like relaxing music? And there's always, like sometimes there's a slideshow of beautiful scenic places. And this time around it was like islands, pictures of islands and beaches. And I just thought it was so beautiful. Like, I would like to go. I don't love the beach, but I would like to go on a beach vacation. We always tend to go to like a city or like to the mountains. Like, I don't think I've been on a beach vacation with Lovey, and I think he would really like it. I just want one of those where it's like all inclusive. I've never been on that kind of vacation where it's like all inclusive and you're just at a resort and people are bringing you food and drinks. Sounds great. Oh, maybe it's today. This might be today. Might be the day for that one. I've got this thing too. I keep always pulling that out and I never use it. It's an acetate, foiled acetate piece. Today might be the day that I get to use that. Let's see. Where can we put this guy? Oh, it barely fits. Barely fits. Okay, so I'm going to, when I flip it over, it's got that nice little pattern plate on the other side. So it just makes me happy when there's double-sided journaling cards, but also sometimes they get covered because you glue them down and then you don't end up seeing the other side. So I don't know, it's kind of like a catch-22 sometimes with these journaling cards and pattern paper in general when it has pretty patterns on both sides. All right. Buffering, no, buffering badly. Hopefully it's stopped now, sorry. Kate says, all-inclusive rocks. Carmen wants to go to England, Scotland, and Ireland. Kate wants to go back to New York for her 40th in July, but can't see that happening. Yeah, it might be. Well, I don't know. Maybe. Karis is here. Hello. I missed the beginning. Did you not make this book? Yes, I did. You can watch the replay. Kate's still watching Superstore. Okay, I finished Superstore. But I think there's more episodes now, so I don't think they're on Netflix, though. It was a good fun. Good, just like, you know, just fun. Amy says, Jeanette, is that what the popping sound is, your neck? I wish it would pop. Lynn says, makes me very happy, Jeanette, that you didn't kill any pencils this time around. Thank you. No pencils were hurt. See, I knew it would make you happy. Karis, how is your mom? I hope she's doing better. Kate, how is your horse? Lynn says, I've just completed a self-designed folder-style holder for assorted postcards to send as a smile prezi to my daughter. Oh, cool. Hopefully you share a photo of that. If it's not personal, maybe you can share a photo in the group. That'd be cool. I would like to see that. This is so cute, this little card. It's got like a vintage feel. Gate 6. Then we have some sentiments, some quotes that I have in my stash. So I'll put them in here just randomly. I thought this says we are greater than the sum of our individual fears. Let me see what I'm thinking about. Just fear and anxiety. I really wish I was fearless. That is, like, is there anybody in the world that's truly fearless? I would love to be fearless. That would be amazing. Okay, I'm going to just throw this one on here. Not throw it, glue this one down. This is a paint swatch that I got from Home Depot lots of years ago. And then I printed that sentiment with my, just with my printer. So I ran the swatch through my printer and it printed it on there. And people have always asked for like a tutorial on how I did that, and I always said, no way, Jose, I'm never going to do a tutorial on that, because it was the most stressful thing in the world, trying to get the dimensions right and just setting up your Word document. Like, it was just the biggest nightmare in the world. So once I figured, and then it would shift depending on like what printer I would use for it. It just, oh my gosh, it was a nightmare. But you can do it. And theoretically, the idea is that you make your document this size. So you measure your paint chip, and then you put your sentiment or whatever it is you're going to print. Feed this into your printer, and then it should print. But it just never. It was such a nightmarish thing to do. Never worked. Never worked seamlessly. Like, it was just such a hard process. So a process that I have not repeated since. Like, once I figured out the printer dimensions for that printer that I was using, I just printed all of them. The ones that you've seen in my stash, I just did them all in one go, and since then I've never ever done it again. No way. My blood pressure was through the roof that time. I was trying to figure it out. I just know it. Okay, I want to back the back of this. I'm putting just a pink backing on it because I'm going to glue it onto this strip here, this little paper strip there. And the back is just plain white, so it's too plain. So I needed some hot pink peeking through. So now if I glue that down, you have that hot pink sticking out instead of the plain white. All right. And then we have this one, just this little rogue sentiment over here, all by itself. See it? I mean, I could put it here, but it's, again, like, it's white on white. I could back it with a little pink, put like a little layer underneath it, but I could just staple it here on this page. So much easier. Just add that there. Nice, nice. I love making these journals because you use up your scraps, but also they come together really quickly. Like, you can make one in an hour if you have all your like scrappy bits ready. And no, as long as you have your scrappy bits on hand, you can make really good progress. That's what I'm trying to say. And it's a fun challenge to pull just random things from your stash and try to find a place for them. So let me grab another wallet here with my ephemeras, some ephemera in it. So this one, I'm gonna use the whale. This whale, since it's not a spring theme, even though there's lots of spring colors and pastels and flowers, I can use the whale and add the whale to this project. A little cake stand. Yes, sure, why not? We'll find a place for it. This scrappy, I don't know, scrappy scrap thing. Russian nesting doll. Yes, please. I can find a place for that. Model girl. Yes. Also, what else we got? Oh, these little things that I have a bunch of, but I never use. We can definitely find a place for that. We've got a gold, stripy gold card. Sure, find a place for that. Chubby unicorn. Confident we can find a place for that. So because this is not a spring journal, anything goes, as long as it kind of has like as long as it kind of has like the same sort of color going on. Although, no, I think we can make anything go on this one. I'm gonna use up so much stuff right now, I hope. Just pulling out random little bits. Like, what is this thing? I don't even know what this is. I think this is from my scrap bags. Sorry, I had a bunch of bags. You guys remember those stripy bags I was always trying to get rid of because I had too many of them? So I just cut, I think they were just scraps, and I don't know, I must have just cut circles. Tried to make a medallion of some sort. I don't even know. But it's fun to pull stuff out of the stash that I've been meaning to use. Just never get around to using. And that's the fun of a junk journal, because anything goes. Anything goes. Oh, I love these girls. I found this print in a, you know those travel magazines when you're traveling? Those travel magazines when you're traveling. So in the US, I don't know about the UK, pretty much at every like motel or hotel, there's like an information center, and there's a wall with brochures and magazines. What are they called here in the UK? Flyers? No, there's just brochures for like attractions and things that you can do in the area. And so I was in San Diego, and there was just a magazine. No, it was a brochure with like local art museums or whatever that you could visit. And I fell in love with this actual like painting in a magazine. I'm sorry, in a museum somewhere in San Diego. So I kept it. I actually took a bunch of brochures. I must have taken like 10 of those brochures just because I wanted those like more of those girls. More of those little drawings. They're so cute. And I've had them for many years. Many years. This paint swatch, I always seem like I pass over it too all the time. This little cork bicycle, which I think Maria sent that to me. Some little banners, a little pink maybe. Maybe we'll find a place for that tag. I've had that tag for a long time. This little sentiment, which I want to say maybe Amy sent that to me. Ooh, what time is it? 4 minutes. Hello, Hannah. Is the sound off? Carmen says, yes, I love those flyers, Jeanette. They are perfect for junk journals. Oh, I'm sorry if the sound is weird. Christine wants to go to UK and Jamaica. Okay, so I've got 4 minutes to add this pile of stuff to find a home for it. Let's do, well, it doesn't seem like such a hard thing to do, really. Lovey's cooking. I'm so excited. What a guy. What a stand-up guy. Oh, I'll use this one, this little Russian nesting doll, to cover this 10. There we go. All right. I love this little star. So much, so much. Oh, I'm so hungry, guys. He is making chicken tikka masala. But like a shortcut, we just bought the jarred version. Little whale, you're gonna have your day. I should put a little thing on him where like he can move around like that, like he's jumping over a I'm gonna put him here. I would need a Brad so that he's jumping like Free Willy style. Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna need a really sturdy piece of paper. So I'll use this sparkly gold. Super beautiful, super sparkly. Where is my paper trimmer? Ah. Okay. So this is making me so happy. Man, this gold paper is cut super wonky. All right. I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but I hope it does. So we'll glue him to the end. Oh, this is gonna be hard. I might have to staple him because sometimes it's hard to glue things on glitter card. So I might have to peel off this layer. Yeah. So I'm going to peel off the top layer of just this little bit on my glitter card so that we can glue down our little whale. Oh my gosh, a whale on the end of a little glittery piece of paper. I'm so happy. Sorry. Does anyone else think that's hilarious? This is just me. This is just me, isn't it? That's okay. I can leap over the Eiffel Tower. Okay, I gotta put them on the front because that just makes me too happy. Alright, so I just need a Brad. Like right there. Which I know I have plenty of Brads because you guys so kindly sent me some. I think Maria sent me some. Sarah Louise probably sent me some. Bethany sent me some. Oh, where's my Brads? Don't tell me you don't have any more Brads. That does not sound right. Oh, I have a pretty Brad. Even better. Look at this little Brad. It's has a little feather on the end. So I just need a pokey thing. There's my pokey tool. I'm just gonna poke with my pokey tool, like so. Whoa, that whale's sticking. Oh, maybe I should make it stick out. Oh, it's the little things that make me happy. Okay. Free Willy. Alright. Oh, I need to poke. Duh, I need to poke this thing. Okay. I need to poke the glitter card as well. So now I've poked through the glitter card and this paper. And then I can put the little legs, little brad legs. It should move around. Yeah. And then I need to trim this bit off. There we go. Look at our whale. He's so happy. He gets to be a big part of this little junk journal. Okay. Yay. A happy day. A happy day for the little whale. Okay. Ooh, Hannah's having belly pork and stir fry. That sounds great. Kara says, I learned so much from you, Jeanette. Thank you. Oh my gosh, Nancy, where have you been? Hope you are doing well. Oh my gosh. Happy. Okay, I need to stop playing with that. Oh, what time is it? Oh, 3 minutes over. Okay. I need to get going because Justin probably needs my help cooking. So I will head out, but thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and thank you for the well wishes. It's been a very nice week of celebrating after that initial stress factor on Monday, but good times all around. I will be back Saturday, I think. Yeah, Saturday. We shall continue the shenanigans. Thank you again for watching, you guys. It was super duper fun. Super fun times. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that because I need to go help my little lovey. Oh, fun times. Where's the lid? Where's the lid to my glue stick? Oh no, that's not good. No. Should be yellow. Orange? Did I put it away? Oh, my glue stick's gonna dry out. Maybe I can use the lid from the other glue stick that's already almost gone. That'll work. Okay. Hooray. Temporary solution. So that is what we got so far. Yeah, cool. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys Saturday. Have a great rest of the week. Stay crafty, stay safe. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.